and I'd be gassed.
Yep, I'm with you.
Welcome to the show. Oh yeah. Welcome to the show. Okay. Everybody, it's time for the show. 2 count, we about that go. Best in the Midwest, and we up next. Go and ring the bell, rest, cause here we go. Comedy meets wrestling. Yeah, we doing our own thing. Square circle and a microphone. 2 count on everything. Can you smell what we're cooking now? Other shows, they ain't got that style profile. And while we strut, arm raised with 2 fingers up. JR, Big Ace, Tommy 2, they something else. This show be dynamite. Next level, top shelf. I'm like, ah. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Well, I'm not sure if anybody saw that. I don't know if you can even hear me. We had a nice black screen and it said the browser failed to play your intro. So
I saw
hooray!
I saw it.
You did?
Ooh, Tommy,
Oh, it might have just not been mine.
you got that Iowa internet again, huh?
What do you mean?
Oh, you just look really blurry.
Yeah,
I look fine on my computer, so.
maybe it's your pants.
Excuse me?
Maybe it's your pants.
What?
You know how things happen.
Maybe it's your pants, old man.
Why would it be my pants? Why would my pants have anything to do with how you look?
Fuck you.
So there you go. Anyway. Oh my gosh. Happy Tuesday, everybody.
Get the
I hope
fuck
you
out.
guys had fun over the weekend, and I think we all did. Gosh, just fantastic Madhouse show. We'll hear from Tom about the APW show. Hi, Squiggler. And yeah. But hey, no, you get that out of your mouth.
That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Or no,
exactly
that's what
what
he
she said.
No.
That's exactly what she said. Now you got to sit here. Yeah, you got to sit here
It's
now.
like she doesn't want to just love on you.
She really doesn't. She
Hello,
would prefer
N4467.
she would prefer to chew on anything, and then if she can get away with it, shit somewhere where I can't find it.
Maria Mercado 4085 says hi. Hello to you as well, Maria. Thank
Hi,
you
Maria.
for joining us tonight.
Hi, Maria. This is Addie. Addie is the pup. The show pup. Discount is the show cat. Where is Discount? We haven't seen him wandering around back there in a bit.
He's on the couch. He's getting old, guys. He doesn't
Yeah.
wander as much anymore. He just lays around.
Well, we missed that old boy.
A lot of sleeping.
Yeah. And Tom is the show drunk. So.
Yep, and officially, well, not official beer of the 2 count, but it could be Summit. Come on, get on your horses and fucking sponsor us. God damn it!
I had one of them. I had one of them sea salt lime Castle Dangers.
How was it?
At the show, because they were a sponsor of the show on Saturday for Madhouse. It was delicious. They sold out. They sold out of them by
wow.
the second match.
Oh
course they
my.
did. Of course they did. That's how it goes, though.
That's
Yeah,
good
so-
stuff. That's
Great.
good stuff.
Yes.
Malice is
Right.
great for kids.
Mal is literally on the microphone, basically endorsed child drinking at our Madhouse.
Well, he made a good case for it, though.
Good for him and smart of him too. You know, start him young, especially on some good beer like Castle Danger.
Tasty for kids, and adults like it too.
Oh shit! Jesus Christ!
Anyway, so let's just say that Madhouse show was.
Yeah, you talk about it because I was
You were busy working.
in it, but you got
So-
to enjoy it.
I really got to sit and watch the entire show, and it was absolutely entertaining the entire time. The first match, all the way to the end, and surprising at the end, but congratulations to the Hale twins, who were now the new Madhouse Tag Champions. That was a crazy hell of a match. To be honest, they don't know what Vasquez was doing other than just to get into the way. He was a troublemaker.
Yeah, but the whole Dalton just turning on Clay was
I know it's
kind of out of left field. Didn't see that.
It was
coming.
it was very
Top
weird.
top
The match that was most intriguing and fun was the first ever Justice is Blind match, and nobody knew what it was until the referee came out, and he was a blind man with a stick, and we had to be escorted to the ring. And I'll be honest with you, he did a shit job.
Well, he's blind, and also it's not a stick, you ass. It's a cane.
Whatever.
Rick Buscemi.
Whatever. Don't call me an ass because the man is blind. It's not my fault.
Listen,
I didn't blind the guy.
His
Matt
name is
House
Rick
did right
Buscemi, by the way. His
But-
name is Rick Buscemi.
yes, listen.
Well,
Madhouse
Okay,
did right by that kid by giving him his wish or his make a wish as far as being a blind person refereeing
all
a
I
match.
can all I can say is he must have been counting by smell, because he, in some cases, paid absolutely no attention to what was going on, and in
weird,
other
though.
cases was not facing the. But it was absolutely weird because he knew when somebody kicked out.
It's weird though because he looks oddly like the guy that used to do ringside camera for us.
Oh yeah, that guy too. Maybe they're
Yeah.
twins.
But
I
the
heard that
ringside
when he
cam was
said-
pretty shitty, so maybe he got demoted or I don't know
Well,
what you would
maybe
call that.
that's the
Yeah.
reason it was so bad. Is he couldn't see what the hell he was doing at ringside either.
Wow, I want to
Black
know where,
Yeah. Cooper
where
is
was
back.
Steve Buscemi, his dad, that night. Why was he not there?
But
Could have
is
helped
the
sold some tickets. Steve.
I'll tell you what, though, that match, the match itself between Badger Briggs and Connor Hopkins was fantastically fun to watch.
It's definitely something they haven't done before.
And it was exactly the kind of thing that you would expect from Madhouse Wrestling. Exactly.
Well, when I got to the after party, I heard all about it, so I actually can't wait to go back to and watch it back on IWTV when it's finally up. So
Yep.
can't wait.
Now, the sold out faction did exactly what they said they were going to do, albeit they needed to help each other a little bit, which, to be honest, I mean, it leaves. Oh, are they dominant, or do they have to take some shortcuts in order to be dominant? You know what
Shut
I'm
up,
saying?
JR.
I mean,
Shut up.
being right there, it definitely looks like when heavy metal lures around, they're dominant.
Yeah,
But Tim and Corbin definitely were on their heels at a couple points throughout that
absolutely
night,
they were. ZK did a
crawling.
fantastic job.
crawling out of the arena area. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
and to be honest, I thought Rudy Hell had won that match, and I don't know how they
I
lobbied.
I'm just told what to say.
I
have
know.
no idea why that match got. I thought the same thing.
I don't know how they lobbied the referee to restart it. With Corbin claiming his foot was on the rope. I never even saw his foot on the rope, but apparently they were able to talk the referee into it. I don't know. Maybe Clark Feldman's on the take.
Whoa! First of all, you shouldn't say that about former guest Clark Feldman because
I
he's
can say what I want. It's an opinion, Tom.
He doesn't need money like that, okay, sir. First of all, second of all right. From what my understanding was after at the after party is the restart was legitimate and you're probably blind as a fucking bat, JR. All right.
I don't know, Tom. Honest to God, I don't know
See?
why you're taking
Even
this
Clint
shit
Dot
secondhand.
was saying foot was on the rope. See,
I was told by both photographers are at ringside that.
I mean, look, I'm not doubting it. It's just the fact that you never see this lobbying after the fact. You know? That's
Bryce
all.
is correct. It is dark in the building sometimes. So sometimes it's hard to see. And again, JR, you're old as shit. So
What's that have to do with anything, Tom?
your vision's gone.
Well, at least my mentality isn't gone like yours.
Listen, my mentality is very in stake.
Insecure? Insecure? Is that what
No.
you wanted to say? Yeah.
Also, shout out Bryce Jordan, by the way. He
Yeah.
finally made his return on Saturday. He's back, everybody. The Golden Guy.
Congratulations, Bryce. That's awesome.
He's got scores to settle. Unfortunately, his involvement in that matchup might have cost Ethan Everhart the tag team championship. I mean, because Jay Wesley's useless anyways. We all know this. So, but Bryce Jordan trying to settle some scores with Lars Metzger for taking him out for 9 months. Just didn't quite go his way on Saturday, but I can see that in the future. That will happen.
You want to get down? You want to get down? Or you want to stay here?
Yeah, Bryce, you get it. It's all Jay's fault. Jay's he's a little weasel. Weasel Wesley. That's what we should start calling him.
I think Weasel's already taken.
Oh, look at Clint, man. He's a true friend, but also calling you out, Ace. Where was your tea that day, huh? Why don't you get your tea on? Said you sound like your voice was leaving you a little bit on Saturday.
I had tea, but it was like, when I got there at 3.
Gotta learn how to maintain. Yeah, you're right, Bryce. Yeah, Ethan could have kicked out. He's kicked out of probably a lot less. A lot worse, I should say. But
maybe if he would have put his foot on the rope, they'd have restarted it.
he actually was pretty close to the rope, so I don't know why he didn't do that either. So, I mean, Ethan could have done a lot more, but I don't know. Ethan Everhart when he left, he looked like he was done with everything Waterloo, man. I mean, he was done with Jay Wesley. He was done with Bryce. It looked like he was even mad at the crowd. So I don't know, man. Ethan Everhart might have just a whole score to settle with the whole town of Waterloo. Just saying. And so that was one of the big things too, is that tag team match being Bryce filling in for Jay. Tag team titles for 319 were on the line against Death Sentence, Lars Metzger and Ricky Bronson, which, by the way, hell of a tag team that is. You guys know how much I love Ricky Bronson, Lars Metzger. Got some issues with, especially him taking out Bryce. Well, hell, actually, when he took out Bryce, Ace, he went after you too. So, and for good or bad or whatever, we're still friends. So, but hell of a technically debut for that tag team, Death Sentence there in Waterloo. But tell you what, there's another debut in tag team of Kids Table at APW this last Saturday. And those young guys, man, they can go. That was some impressive stuff that they did in that match. I mean, just super quick, super energetic, lie on their feet. Those kids are going to be stars, man. Kids Table, watch out for those guys.
A couple of new champions at APW too. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, so the final match, it went from being for the APW Heavyweight Championship of just Cole Cannons. Well, he talked it out, saying it's unfair if he has to put his title on the line and Alvin Falcone does not put the Openweight Championship on the line. So you had both titles on the line, and whatever or whomever gets up first to the first belt, that's what they got. And you could win both of them. You could walk out with both championships. It ended up working out where Matty Starr actually has a separated shoulder. He was injured before going even into this night. So we didn't get word about that until during the show. He just hadn't arrived and then finally got word from him. And then so he was replaced by Brandon the Shank Eubanks, who just literally just mollywopped both Brian Dale and Daniel Mott. I mean, he just walked right through those boys. I think he won in like maybe 2 minutes. It was not even close, and just continued to beat down Stacy.
Hey, Stacy, how you doing?
But quite literally, it was a hell of a ladder match. Cole Cannon no longer champion at all. Falcone lost the open weight, but to gain only the heavyweight championship. So
That's a good trade-off.
yeah, top guy. And then of course Brandon the Shank Eubanks. They all say, well, Jason Prentice. This is another, whatever. This is another reason I have issues with him is because he's saying the Grand Slam champion because he's won the Winter Brawl Classic. The reality is he's the first ever Triple Crown champion of APW, now being the openweight champion, previous tag team champions, along with Bryce Jordan as the inaugural APW. And then, of course, the last person to hold the title before Cole Cannon had the heavyweight championship. So good on Brandon Shank Eubanks for that. So all the titles in APW changed hands on Saturday night. So good show there in Waterloo. Very, very busy though. It's too much, man. Sometimes
Happy crowd though too, huh? Happy crowd.
They love the shit out of the fact that Cole Cannon, the most hated Cole Cannon, by the way, walked out of there. I mean, finally, he got put through one of the oldest tables known to mankind. It was probably actually a table you went to school with, JR. I mean, this thing was built sturdy like a rock. It's probably one that you used to eat lunch at, to be honest with you. But was put through that. Shank originally got the open weight, and then Falcone was able to get the heavyweight championship. So good stuff all around. 8 matches in total. I was exhausted afterwards. Somehow I made the after party up there in Rochester for Madhouse, and I got home about 3:15 in the morning, and that was after only about an hour and a half of sleep from when I got home from the bar Saturday morning to then leaving to go play golf with Ace and Lane and seeing our good friend Whitney. So
yeah, it was really that was really cool of them guys to come up here and spend the weekend. They hung out with me Friday night at the pre-party and then at the golfing, and then they're at the show. So yeah, I don't know if we'll see Whitney at all tonight. We may not be on late enough for her to hop on tonight, but she'll be back soon. She was already telling us that things are changing, so she may be able to get on here a little more. But yeah, it was great that they came up to Rochester. And honestly, like going into that show, I don't know. I think overall we kind of were a little nervous. We didn't know how it was going to really go down. As far as like just how many people were going to come this time around. We're riding off a show that was a legitimate sellout. We know that's hard to do in a nicer weather. It just also just things, everything lined up, but it was a little later than we'd like. So I don't know. Going into that day, we didn't know how it was going to go, but for fuck's sakes, man, Rochester is into it.
Mm-hmm.
They're fucking into it. We had to start 25 minutes late because we couldn't get the line in. The fucking longest line we've ever had. I mean, again, that's a 400 person place with that ring in there, and I mean, we had to be over 3 easy with that line at the door.
The other thing,
Bunto is here. He said, "Oi,
oi." The other thing I was going to say, Ace, too, was that from the reactions of the crowd to some of the folks that came down from the Twin Cities and elsewhere, I think for this show, I think you probably drew a lot more people from the cities than we've had in the past too.
Yeah, we definitely have. But like Bryce was saying, good weather, grad parties, the kickoff to summer, just the week before, it's so hard. We definitely did better than the last spring show. So I mean, it had to been a good number, but I take a lot of that, or I take the brunt on that when it's in my town, because me and Nella are the ones with boots on ground here to do the promoting for these shows. So I always worry. I was a little nervous going into that one, but it worked out. It was a great night. Tom said it was a great night in Waterloo. So ended up being just a really good weekend. So
yes, it was.
Yeah, and I know again that technically was our first show of the season for Madhouse, which is crazy because everyone else I work with were 2-3 months in the season already. But we had that cancellation in Des Moines, which really fucked us over. And then, that was it. We've been doing some of the house party shows, but I mean, as far as an actual Madhouse show, this actually was the first one of the season. But I'll tell you what, things are shaping up.
Leo Santel, by the way, did a
hey brother.
He helped me out on commentary, and it was also doing the sound and music and intros for all the guys. So
Leo knows. I told him in Oscar, or I told him in Algona. I was like, as long as you're there, I trust my shit's being taken care of.
Yeah, he did a great job. It was great working with him. Can't wait. He still's got the busted hand. So, Leo, anytime you want to be on commentary, man, I will boot Badger Calhoun out of there because he wasn't able to be there on Saturday. So I was thankful to have a guy like Leo there to name off some of the technical moves and absolutely just fucking delivered. That guy. What a fucking great all around wrestling mind Leo Santel is. But and that was the thing too. I knew Bryce was backstage, but I didn't know that he was cleared to wrestle until he all of a sudden got announced. And he came out to 24 karat gold. So he came out to the old school. So
hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That's exactly right, Bryce. You didn't mess up. They did. Clearly. I mean, because that was the thing. Jay Wesley got taken out earlier in the night, so you should we'll definitely have you back on commentary, Leo. Don't worry about that, my friend. You're always welcome, believe me, because as long as I can keep Jason Prentice off of doing commentary, the more the better, to be real honest with you guys. It's not the boss man's job to be on commentary, dude. I tell you.
Do you think Tom, you and Prentice will ever face off in the ring?
No, because he can't pay me enough to get in the ring with him. Because listen, if I'm gonna get some murder charges against me, I got to make it worth my while. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna go full New Jack on the guy, but
$10 says they both blow up in the first 2 minutes.
Dude, son of a bitch.
And then they just lay there.
Listen, Ace, you blow up just trying to get in the ring, dude.
Oh, okay. Don't. Because the 3 times you got in the ring, you've almost fucking fallen each time, and I don't. So don't do that, Tom. Don't do that, Thomas.
What? I'm sorry. Am I wrong?
Yeah. Getting in and out isn't the issue. It's if you want me to do anything else in the ring, like run, then it's like, no, man, this shit moves too much for me. But yeah. By the way, we saw Austin Bayless Saturday. He brought the ring up here to Madhouse, and man, is he jacked for November. He is a pump boy to go on a vacation. So good to see Bayless. I unfortunately have to miss the next CW show in June. They're doing gosh, what's it called? Let me give him the shout out here because let's see, Wellman, Iowa. Actually, Mr. Bayless's hometown of Wellman, Iowa, June 27th. I had already made plans. Tom, I might see you there, but I will be at the LPGA tour up in Hazleton that day, so I cannot be there. But man, got a great card down in America. Yeah, got a great card there with Jameson McGregor. You got Bayless. You got the Hale twins, Rory Fox. It's gonna be a fun show, and it's gonna be like intimate, dude. It's not a big bar, so it's gonna be cool. But then I'll be back with them down in Clive, Iowa, July 4th, which is,
Clive?
I believe so, right?
That's in Des Moines, yeah.
Des Moines? Oh, sorry, then it's Clinton.
Oh, Clinton. Yeah, Clinton's closer to Quad Cities.
Yes, Clinton.
Clive is where Revolver runs.
That's right. That's where we did Miss Kitties. Clinton. Yes, we'll be in Clinton for the 4th of July show, which is just it don't get better than that. We do a free show in the park for the city, right in the same park that this baseball field stadium is for this amateur team. We get to go to the game for free, have some drinks, watch some fireworks. Fucking blast, man. It's a great day.
It's going to be a beautiful Saturday for it, too, this year. That's what I'm looking forward to. 4th of July on a Saturday, man. So everybody gets to be up a little bit longer, doing a little bit more shenanigans. Oh, I'm going to be down at Tejas getting sweaty and hot all damn day. So.
Oh, that's gross, because I remember how hot it was last year on the 4th of July in Iowa, and you fucking do that in Texas. Gross.
Dude, that's the whole thing. That's again why I get all these great golf polos, man, because they're super breathable. They're light. They stretch, so my man titties don't show as bad. So
your moves,
I don't call them that, man. Moves are for you old folks, dude. Man titties. Hey, JR, I'd really be going off at you right now if you didn't have the dog on your lap, to be real honest with you.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like I just got to yell at you for some odd reason because you didn't come to the after party, man. What the fuck, dude?
I couldn't. I had to get this dog.
I mean, Lane and Whitney knew you were coming too, but they were like, "Yeah, we can't. We're tired."
I know. That's the thing. It was a long day. Like,
honestly, if I didn't need to wait for you, I probably would have left a little earlier too.
that's fair. I knew it was like I had everything wrapped up like right at 10, and then it was one person wanted to have like a couple. I'm like, listen, like look, we gotta make it quick because I'm gonna take a piss and I gotta get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna go piss, grab my money, and I gotta go. So I didn't get out of there until about 10:15, 10:20. So, and I will say this: I figured it out, by the way, from Townies or basically like core Rochester to the Quick Star in North Waterloo. There, that 4-way stop in the middle of fucking nowhere on 63 is about the halfway point. Because I was looking like how much time I got left, and how much time I had in the car. I'm like, oh fuck, this is the halfway point. Good to know. So, but also everybody who pulls out of that fucking Casey's in Lime Springs onto 63 and goes fucking 52 miles per hour can go ahead and eat a fucking bullet for all I care. These dumb motherfuckers. I had no one fucking behind me coming out of Chester. Absolutely fucking nobody. I come around the curve and all like two of these motherfuckers with Missouri plates, which good to know. Good to know that fucking Missouri also does this fuckery and shit. Just slowly pull out. The last guy had a fucking trailer. Clearly they're fucking a tandem. It's like, God damn it. And I got to follow these motherfuckers because they won't go any fucking faster. And they're stacked up. And again, with the trailer, it basically makes it 3 cars deep. Trying to fucking pass them on 63. Good luck. Ain't going to happen. I was so fucking livid, dude. I was like, the Lord has taught me a lot of things, and forgiveness is one of them. But I have a real hard time not wanting to fucking murder at that point, you know. So, but again, Ace, you're fully aware of what I'm fucking talking about. JR, I know you've done that trip too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And it's just what a fucking nightmare 63 is when it's just one lane both ways. My God, what a stupid fucking decision that is.
You know, that's what happens when you're out there in the country, because you got people who are like, hey, I turn here every day at this time, so fuck anybody else.
Yeah, which it'd be fine if you weren't some fucking Sunday driver bullshit. Like, I understand 55 is the speed limit, but fuck you, Iowa. Everybody else in the goddamn country will at least go 60, 65, somewhere in there, knowing full well that the cops aren't really likely to pull you over. The only time I've seen them pull anybody over is Ace one time, but we still only got off with a warning that one. So told him we were going to a wrestling show. The guy was also like, oh, okay. Like, we were big fucking deals. And so he just let us go. Now I know what hot chicks.
That, or he was like, fucking nerds. I'm not going to give him a ticket. That's probably what he was like.
Yeah.
That's it.
They won't have money.
Telling guys at the station, these fucking dweebs that I pulled over.
These 2 redheaded nerds.
There's 4. Devin and Nello were in the car too, I think. Wasn't that when Nello was with us?
Yeah. And I think that's probably why he ended up fucking having to like get.
That's also the same time I had to pull over and piss because I just couldn't hold it anymore and there was no bathroom inside.
Thank you, Stacey. I'm glad I didn't make myself clear enough. Let me go ahead and do it all over again. I'll be clear on this one. Fuck you, Stacey. No, honestly though, I'm just glad I got through the fucking day. Like, it was a miracle I even got down there. It was a miracle I got to Rochester. It was a miracle I got fucking home. But you know, I did it on like an hour and a half of sleep.
So literally, it was a miracle. Like, were you nodding off and shit?
Oh yeah, yeah. There's a couple.
Oh, dude.
There's some moments, like especially leaving Waterloo to go to Rochester, because again, you know how Iowa does not believe in fucking goddamn billboards or anything else to fucking look at.
Yeah.
So, you know what? You know what helped save me? I ain't gonna lie. I had my Pandora on, and I had the Zombies radio, right? So, classic stuff. Little Red Riding Hood by Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs.
Yeah.
And I kept hitting that fucking on repeat, man, because I love that fucking song so damn much, dude. That one kept me going because all of a sudden, like, I'm just like, hey there, little. I'm like, I'm singing along. I'm just like, jamming, like, fuck, this is a goddamn banger. From even back in the day, dude. And there's a lot of kids that have no idea how goddamn good that was, man. I remember the first time I heard that. That was Cool 108 way back in the day, from up here in the cities when they were running super. Well, they would say 60s and 70s, but it was like they're still running a lot of that, like
Super Gold Saturday nights.
Yeah, like the Motown,
some
of that 50s stuff with like even Presley and early Johnny Cash. I'm like, damn, this is. I don't know if it gets any better, man. And then now they're like basically a 80s and 90s station up here. Fuck.
Hey, so you guys see that First Wrestling in Up Down are doing a show Sunday, Open Street Slam?
No.
Free.
Oh yeah. This is like the third or fourth year they've done this.
If I end up not going golfing on Sunday, I'm off. I might come up for this.
I mean, I'm playing golf from 9:20 to about 1:30. So.
Well, hey, it's 12-4, Thomas.
I could get over there, but also, fuck, Uptown is so like, it's sketchy to park some places, man. Now, like, I don't know. I love the area still, and I love Uptown. Like, Uptown's always going to be a cool fucking spot, and I'm always glad that they do these street shows because I think that's how you really gain some fans.
Oh shit, Alvin Falcone's on the show.
Well, then, now I feel like I gotta go. Which honestly, actually, if I leave right after golf, anyways, like. I save myself some money because I end up spending way too much money on beer with the guys and stuff from the league and all. So, that's another thing too. This last week, I had my first match play event for the club. Me and my partner took it down, man. We fucking won.
Nice.
Shot an 87, best fucking round of my life. And like we won. I mean, we got up early because my partner just drained an absolute impossible 35-foot putt. Downhill with a break. It's just beautiful putt. So we got up early, got up three at the turn, and then the guys we were playing against stormed back, got us even. We won 14, we won 15, we half 16, but they had to win 17, 18, and I fucking delivered on 17, man. Crushed my fucking drive on and two. Fucking all I had to do was literally just two putt for the fucking victory, and I almost made the fucking birdie too. Like
we just lost 20% of our audience listening to your golf story.
Fucking JR.
First of all, man, I'm just excited because I never played match play, and normally like the only other competitions I've ever done with golf are fucking scrambles. I normally fucking suck at those, so I don't know how it was on Sunday where I locked in like this, but man, it's a whole different ball game. If Chili Man comes out on that fucking course, man, and starts fucking rocking that course, dude, I'm just saying. If I lock in, dude, it's a totally different game, dude.
So did you get enough rest to do that?
No, I had like 3 hours of fucking sleep on Sunday morning.
Maybe that's the
I was just say his next round he's gonna play is gonna be like 120, and he's gonna be like, I got like 9 hours of sleep last night. What the fuck?
Oh no,
you're gonna just have to like not sleep ever to play on that fucking level. Now watch.
It's going to be one of these ones where I oversleep every day of the week. I'm like late to work constantly. Just wake up early for golf all the time and just fucking kill it. Oh,
you get to that delirious point, like where you were making up words driving us home that one night.
That was a scary night because like I know I was on the road, but like every question that was being asked of me, I'm like, I
wasn't even asking like real questions. I was just trying to keep you awake.
You had the speaking in tongues.
Yeah, I was. I'm focused enough on the road, but like, the contacts started drying out, so it's kind of more like, okay, here we go. Like, and then he's asked, you were just asking questions, trying to keep me awake. I'm like, it's just, and then he's like, what? I go, I don't know what I said. Like, it was like all just fucking weird and just dumb speak, but. Again, that's why I can't really do all these weekends down in Iowa, man. Like, thank God we didn't actually do Memorial Day weekend, too, man. If we would have done 3 weekends in a row down there, 3 Saturdays, I would have been so fucking pissed. Like, it's so hard to do. It's hard to do 1 weekend in a row. When he's trying to do 2 weekends in a row, that's tough. And then when he says 3 weekends in a row, I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I was doing that, but see, the thing is, when I was doing that last summer, it was between 4 companies, so it wasn't the same one 3 weeks in a row. That could be a bit much sometimes. I'm sure they're feeling it. Like, I'm sure they're glad to have a fucking month off now.
Oh, absolutely, dude. I'm glad I don't have to worry about anything until July as far as wrestling goes. And I mean, June 27th is the only Saturday I'm not working at the bar, so I'll be pulling some cash the next couple weekends, that's for sure. So,
Gosh, I don't even know when I do the next APW show. It must be.
oh, that's true because we got the Hall of Fame weekend, the second weekend in July. So that's their street show in Algona for Founders Day. And apparently the Kossuth County Fair is somehow the second weekend in August, so it does not mess up any SummerSlam plans.
No, but I will still be on vacation.
Yeah, I suppose you should. Yeah, you would be, because that would normally be like the Bauhaus weekend, right?
Yep.
First.
I will be on vacation, so I won't be back to APW till August 29th in Waterloo, Iowa.
Yeah, that's actually the next show they're doing in Waterloo is the 29th. So,
and then I'll basically be, I think, at the rest of the year through 2026.
Yeah, 29th, by the way, we get to see Thomas Odin, who beat Saint on Saturday. He's going to face off against the openweight champion, which, as of right now, I can only assume that's going to be Brandon Shank Eubanks. But
oh dang, People Bryson died. Shit.
Aww.
Who?
The fact that you don't know, Tom.
No, I didn't. I didn't
all
hear
we
you
need
said.
to know about you, Peebo Bryson.
Oh shit! Really? That sucks.
I could show you the world.
Yeah, no. So, but Thomas Odin, people love him in Waterloo. He's a hometown boy there too. So, got a lot of Waterloo guys that do these APW shows there in Waterloo, which is good. I'll bring in the fans and stuff.
Fucking Madhouse graduate, right there from the Madhouse Foundation. Man, tell you what, we're getting some people really interested. There's a gal from Rochester who somehow came across the Madhouse School and was going to start going there and came and helped be a hand. And a guy from Nebraska that was helping us out Saturday at the show. Another one that he's about to start the classes. Then there's another dude that was there. I don't remember where he was from. Wasn't here. But yeah, all came here to just help us whenever we needed it.
Yeah,
we're all about to be in that next class.
Speaking of like newer graduates, newer wrestlers and stuff, Katie Cubbage was a fill-in referee for us on Saturday. She did a great job.
Hope our boy Daniel Myers is feeling all right. Heard he woke up pretty sick that day.
Yeah. So shout out to Daniel Myers. Hopefully, obviously, everything is well now. But Katie did a great job, and shout out Joey Leo. I'll give him the respect of the new last name and stuff. Instead of Joey Leo. He did a great job of helping out with some of the finer points of officiating with Katie. She did, again, like I said, a great job on Saturday. Because that main event was tough to officiate too. So I mean, I know it's just a ladder match, and all you got to do is worry about somebody pulling down a belt, but the reality is, like, there's a lot of extra stuff going on. There's always that fear of interference, and now you got to worry about what the fuck's going on, who might be getting injured and all that sort of stuff. But like I said, great job from her as far as the first time refereeing. So
all right, boys, I don't have a whole lot to talk about the world of wrestling, other than the one thing I will say is the Grande Americano. I had not really paid a whole lot of attention since the Rumble when they both were in the ring together. And I'll tell you what, watching that AAA show this last weekend and literally the video package going into that, and also the build, like the intro to that show and that covering kind of that match, the mask versus mask match, and then the match itself is by far one of the best things that's been on WWE branded television in the last 5 years.
Yeah, I mean, I did not see
it was fucking amazing. The match was amazing. The drama was amazing. Every spot, the story. This is where the main product, and this is where AEW should all have eyes on what just went down, because AAA did that thing so. That's what wrestling used to be, man. The 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, the Attitude Era, those stories are what were hooking you.
Yeah.
So then you were invested in the match, and man, I again missed a lot of that. And just within the opening of the show, the video package going into that match, I was invested and I was sold from the fucking minute they started introductions, and it was a roller coaster ride. Ludwig and fucking Gable put on a fucking masterclass.
I mean, that's what's going to happen. They're both technically sound. Also, seeing some of the emotion from Ludwig Kaiser as far as, and then, of course, the subsequent memes about the fact that a guy who's German playing an American playing luchador in Mexico, like,
it's fucked up, but the thing is, he does it so
they
good. And oh my God, was Mexico City fucking popping for him?
Mm-hmm.
Like he was one of their fucking own. Like it's fucking Canelo about to walk to the ring and punch someone's lights out.
Yeah.
Like they treated him like the son of Mexico. It was insane. That's just how good of a fucking job he did with this character, man. To see where it started with Gable and kind of a fucking joke to where it's ended, and even Gable and like him taking the mask off and the speech he did. I mean, again, from beginning to end, there wasn't a part of that was bad, could have been better. It was just perfect.
Like I said, I'll have to check it out. Still, I've seen the whole thing, but yeah, no, it's
now, don't get me wrong. I haven't watched Clash in Italy. I saw most of the highlights. So I was like, well, I guess I don't need to watch this. But I just kept hearing people talk online about this fucking mass versus mass match, and then just fuck, dude, it was every bit as good as it was being talked about.
Well, that's good. Always good to hear, because we do want wrestling as a whole, or sports entertainment, all that sort of stuff, to still do well. We still want to be able to watch as much of this as possible. Also, on a different note, Tommaso Ciampa saying he had 100 or 1,004 reasons why he hates Chris Jericho, and number 3 was his crappy cruises that he forces people to go on. I'm just like, am I being forced? Because I'm paying a lot of money to be forced to go on this fucking cruise.
So that means Ciampa's going to be on the boat this year?
Yeah, absolutely. He's going to fucking tell each and every one of us off. It's going to be great. He's going to be wearing that stupid weird collared jacket and stuff. So
also one of the things he didn't like was his arm bars.
Yeah. That was number 4 on the list, was crappy arm bars. Number 1 was Fozzy Sucks, which,
yeah.
Hey, you know what? They're not the best band, but they ain't the worst band. It could be Nickelback on that boat. So who knows?
For sakes, why?
I don't know. Just saying.
Why would you mention it?
Look at this photograph. Yeah,
Rockstar.
That's the Warrior Ace.
You just ruined it.
And also too, after Double or Nothing too, I will say it's very fun to see Cope and Christian Cage as the tag team champions. There's obviously talk about FTR possibly going back to WWE, since they apparently want to make a push for having more established tag team division. So who knows? Like I said, that's the talk. That's one of the rumors. But also, they try to bring back the 5-second pose, everybody, and they were interrupted by the dogs of David Finlay and Clark Connors. So lots of fun stuff in the world of wrestling. You just gotta watch it and stuff, and obviously, all the good stuff with Triple A.
In Sol Ruka beating Becky for the title too. That's
the women's championship right there.
Enjoyable.
Oh, and apparently Braun Breaker got hurt again. Oh
no!
Didn't we say that at one of the watch-alongs? Is like, this guy will either break his neck or break a fucking arm falling.
I said it at Mania.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, we're seeing Jericho the 26th at Shank Hall with Quarantine. Nice.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun. You guys have times of your life.
By the way, Stacy, when you're there, tell him if he could get me a job doing something else, I'd love to go on the cruise, but I got to get another job.
Actually, we haven't seen any updated numbers as far as number of cabins sold for the cruise yet. I can only imagine it's way up from the 60%, especially if Tampa's mentioning it on Collision. I gotta assume this last week was probably some big sales.
Oh, I'm sure their big sale was when Jericho came back to AEW. That's when everybody started buying cabins again.
Yeah.
But also, like, it is more expensive this time around. Like, it's noticeably more expensive this time around so far. And now the hotels and the fucking flights are more expensive than it was the last few years. So like it's rough. Like so far, just trying to pay for this fucking thing, I'm like, yeah. Fuck this for next year. Like I ain't doing this.
Well, especially to make a quick turn because the first couple I went on were in January, early February. So this one being a year and almost 2 years later, just a few months short of it, is fine. But play hooky, JR, right in your business season with the TV sales.
Yeah, I would love to do that, but I mean, if that's the case, then I would just end up. I'd have to quit.
Yeah,
I would not be asked back.
Just win the Powerball, you'll be fine.
Well, yeah, okay.
Yeah, start.
Can you loan me like $50?
No, I can't actually. I may be top shelf, but I blow my money like I'm Ric Flair. Woo!
There you go.
Just saying. I like a little too much of this to give out too much money,
I got you. I hear you.
And that was part of the thing is, 2 rounds of golf this last weekend, plus all the, stops to get food or gas and stuff like that too. Like it was a complete wash from what I made on Friday night to then, and then also Saturday with the rest of the weekend. So,
yeah.
But yeah, no, my July payment just came out yesterday for the Jericho Cruise. I got like 3 more or 4 more left.
Yeah.
Actually, a kidney stone and a gallstone at the same time. There you go.
I'll be honest with you, Stacey. I had to use a couple of my sick days when Tom and I went out to do a show in Bismarck.
That was way back in February.
I know, but I mean, the way that this company operates, I had to use sick days.
Yeah, no kidding. I was actually talking with a guy at work because this year will be the last year that anybody can carry anything over. So everybody from 2025, any PTO you had carrying over, this is the year you're gonna have to use it. So my boss was literally, I was telling him like, I'm thinking about taking the whole last week of July off. Because I just don't know what's going to be involved around town with SummerSlam week. He goes, what the he starts looking at the time off I have, like, the first 6 days in July I'm off because 2 of them are also holidays. So I'm only really taking the 1st and 6th off. And then we got Waterloo. So I'm taking the 9th and 10th. He goes, what the fuck is this? Like, how much PTO do you have? I go, well, I carried over almost 2.5 fucking weeks. And then I get 4 weeks of vacation this year. I got 16 hours of floating holidays. And then if I ever had to actually use them, I got 6 days of sick days. So, come end of the golf season, I might be sick on Fridays. You know what I mean?
I will tell you though, WrestleCon is only going, I think, Friday through Sunday.
It is. Yep.
So like, honestly, dude, nothing else is probably going to go. They're all going to coincide. So like, you really don't need to take a lot of time off.
No. And by the way, what you should
Friday, maybe
you should drop that link for the free general admission pass for WrestleCon.
Yeah, I got my pass already.
No, I meant into our chat.
No, I know. I was looking for it.
I got my pass.
I got mine already.
Did you see what you actually put up on as a screenshot? Though?
Well, yeah, because it was like showing both. I don't know. My Apple Wallet was being weird. Was this the link?
Hey, that's fine. I ain't worried about it, man. I just want to be that dickhead that's going to tell you you're wrong.
The thing is, I don't give a fuck when you say that. Like, you got that wrong. I'm like, yeah, so.
I'm sorry. I become so predictable in my harassment of you fucks.
No, I just don't literally care anymore.
By the way, Whitney did mention on Saturday to me that she knows that she's the bad guy. So
I don't know. That's the Facebook post. It's not the actual link to wrestling. Just go to WrestleCon, everybody. Literally go to WrestleCon's website right now. High Spots bought like a chunk of tickets that if you register at not a certain time, just till the free ones are gone, you can get a free pass for WrestleCon. Granted, it just gets you in. You still got to pay for everything inside, which no matter what, even if you paid for your ticket at the door to go in, you're still paying for your autographs. There are VIP ticket options, but like if you're just going to check it out, maybe
$500 for a VIP.
Yeah. But like if you're like me, who's going to go and just kind of walk around and maybe like get a couple photos or an autograph or two,
Right.
fucking hey, dude. There, I just saved myself what $20-$30 for having to pay at the door fee now.
Yeah.
There's only they only did a certain amount, I guess. So
and it's at the Minneapolis Hilton, which I'm pretty certain is where that tattoo convention was that we all.
it is.
Yeah.
Minneapolis. Oh, at the Hilton. That's
Yeah.
what Best Buy just had a big event there that I was.
Yeah, because I have a feeling the convention center, if they're going to do WWE World, what they usually do, and the Superstore, that's probably going to be at the Minneapolis Convention Center.
Yeah.
Which I will probably go to that one day. I'll probably go to that like Friday or so. I don't know. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know.
Here's what I'm torn about, as I'm certain that the SmackDown will be.
They're not. None of those shows are here that week.
Oh, really?
Those dates are already out. Yeah, they're not doing the SmackDown leading in here, and they're not doing the Raw after here.
Wow.
Yeah, they're leaving.
That's another bunch of fuckery right there. You know,
it's not Mania, dude. They'll only do that.
I know, but it's if you're gonna go SummerSlam 2 days, you might as well just make the whole fucking weekend. You know, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. But
they might eventually, but at this point, they're only really doing that for Mania week, because that's why it's Mania week. These are just weekends, but it'll be cool because WrestleCon's there. GCW is gonna be running that weekend. There's gonna be local shows from a lot of Midwest promotions running up there. So that like Thursday night through Sunday is gonna be just a really happening time in Minneapolis and St. Paul for pro wrestling.
Oh, 100%. So we're definitely getting excited for SummerSlam. That's obviously right around the corner as well. I know we're just getting into June, but
it'll be here before you know it. Shit, dude.
It's 2 months away.
May went so quick.
It did. It really did go fucking quick. And yeah, we're now into summer, which, by the way, hey, little fun little fact here for you guys. This is technically, if you take Memorial Day as the unofficial start, or as the start of summer, and Labor Day as the end of summer, this is the longest summer we get. It's the earliest we could have Labor Day, or Memorial Day. It's the latest we can have Labor Day this year. So, hooray! Long summer, boys. Long summer.
How long did it take you to look that shit up?
I don't know. I'm just good with calendars and math.
That's awesome.
Fucking old fuck.
That's awesome.
I swear to God.
Tell another golf story so we can get people to tune out.
I can't believe I have not fucking stabbed you yet. You know how much you deserve to be stabbed by me?
Not at all. All I do is tell the truth, Tom.
Oh, so you really thought that was a little bit, that was not a fun little fact?
I didn't think it was fun. It may have been a fact, but it wasn't very fun.
All right, good night, everybody. See you later. Just end stream right now, fucker.
Well, come on.
I'm done with your bullshit. Fuck you.
Let's be honest. Chat, was that a fun fact or was that just a fact? Chat will tell us. Chat will tell us the truth. See, there you go.
Tell me when I'm telling lies. It's funny that Mike hates CM Punk so much, and then he'll say a line like that, which I know he technically wasn't the first one to use it, but CM Punk has used that line, so
I think Richard Nixon was actually the first person to use it.
Yeah, but kayfabe, it was Bobby Fish is the first one I remember saying that. Yeah, Nixon was going, I am not a criminal. I was like, yeah, well, you are. Every politician's a fucking criminal. Side note.
No, let's not get into that. Oh my God.
Side note, I'll be running for governor of Minnesota.
You might as well. Everybody else is.
My God, dude. The fucking Democrats are trying to put up like 3 or 4 different candidates going into this shit. I'm like, oh my God.
Well, Republicans too.
I know. It's fucking ridiculous. So
you got they had their that's one thing that here's a fun fact for you. They were having the Democrat Minnesota convention down in Rochester the night that we had Madhouse. So there were crackpots all over the place. But they also
marks all over the fucking place.
Yeah. and they had the Republican convention up in Duluth, and between the two of they're this is to endorse our candidate. None of them are fucking following it.
Nope.
Yeah, there are going to be at least 3 Republicans in the primary, at least 3 Democrats in the primary. It's just nobody fucking. It's like nobody wants to follow rules anymore.
No way, man. What are rules, dude? Tom's mouth open. The fuck does that mean, Dan?
It means if your mouth is open, it's lying.
Wow. In that case,
Just cover your mouth and then you'll be fine.
you son of a bitch.
There you go. That's the way to do it.
Actually, hold on. I should do it on this side of the mic, right? You son of a bitch.
Oh my
I'm just
god.
some dumb asshole who doesn't know how fucking mics work all of a sudden. Oh, you'll love this, by the way, JR, because we did that show down in Mason City last summer, right?
Yeah.
A buddy of mine at work, his name's Connor. He's in a band. They play down in Mason City at some bar.
Uh-huh.
No joke. They had all their equipment with them and stuff. He just realized he just did not have a long enough XLR cable to go from his like pedals to the speaker or to the board.
Yeah.
So he asked the bar for another XLR. Their sound engineer or just sound guy was like, well, no, like you got to maybe plug it in the other way. He's like, no, I need another one. And the dude was like, oh, yeah, we don't have any of that stuff around here. You're a fucking bar that does music and you don't have 1 or 2 extra XLR cables around? Like, what the fuck is happening?
Why would you?
But I tell you, like, when he told me that, I was like, oh, yeah, that makes plenty of sense for Mason City, dude. It really does. Like, Mason City is a fine enough town. Like, it's really just not, it's not that bad. It just happens to be like
it's just when you have situations where people do stuff and they depend on, I mean, that's the thing, right? Like you have a PA, you have a lighting system if you need it.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, that's where we go with stuff. It's like, you know that if you need it, you have it, you carry it with you. And it's the same thing like with most bands. Not to say that your buddies in the band made a mistake, but these people that have the venues, they don't think, I mean, case in point, I was talking with Whitney a little bit about the fiasco that we didn't do down in her neck of the woods. And she says, I don't know what the fuck's going. They got some fucking hypnotist coming in now or some shit. And I'm like, it's just, it's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous.
It
you
is.
know? And the smaller the town, God love everybody in small towns. I'd do a show in a small town any day, but the smaller the town, the less prepared they are, the less they think about what they might need to assist in making their event more successful.
Well, that's very true. And, you know, I even told him, I go, because he's come through Dusty's and stuff, him and his wife have and stuff. And so he's a good dude. But I told him, I go, dude, even Dusty's has extra like power strips and extension cords and XLR cables, extra mics if anybody needs them, extra quarter inch, plugs and stuff like that for guitars or whatever. It's like, Jesus Christ, like it doesn't take up much space. It's literally just in like one of those crappy little fucking plastic drawers that people get for like their dorms and shit like that.
Yeah.
But like, it's just sits on a little ledge of a bar area and doesn't take up any space really at all. And it doesn't take much. And Dusty's is not a large place. But Ace, you mentioned like Miss Kitty's. I went through there one time just to grab a drink. I think the week or two before that Social X show last year. I was like, I don't see any promotion for Social X, first of all, but also how are you not packing this fucking place out with bands? Like, why are you relying on a DJ for this dance floor? Like, I would try and get some bands in there and do some shows like that, but
yeah, I think that place is pretty quiet. They end up like getting in a lot of fucking trouble at Halloween because of something that went down over there. They got put on the internet. Some dude dressed as a Nazi and went, and like people were just taking pictures of them, and like it got posted, and people lost their minds. They're like, "Are you fucking like as a business? You should have been like, you need to go home."
I mean, I'm a door guy at Dusty's, and I would be like, I don't know where the fuck you think you're going, but it ain't here, brother. Like I know, like because no joke, I found out too the Friday I missed because of going on the golf trip at work. There was an after party from a wedding, and the bride was trying to get on top of our little, like, partial bar on the opposite side of the bar from the bar area, right? She's trying to get up on there to start dancing. I was like, and no one was stopping her because the owners of the bar were there. But, the owners were there and they were drinking. And then the manager was also there because that's his normal shift. And then technically the next guy in command that's his normal shift. I'm like, I told him, I go, well, I'm glad you guys didn't tell me like about this until like Monday. Because if I would have fucking known about that, or if I was here for that, I would have fucking said no right away. Well, yeah, but the owner's here. I go, dude, I get fucking paid cash. If they fucking fire me, whatever, I'll go find another fucking goddamn job. I don't give a shit. Like, I'm worried about liability and safety of people, man. That's all I fucking give a shit about. And so liability of having a Nazi in? Come on. Like, how is a door guy not going to fucking be like, get the fuck out of here, dude? Because it's Clive. You're just outside of fucking Des Moines. Like,
yeah,
that is the metropolis of Iowa, or one of them, if you will. Like, Davenport's pretty big, so.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know.
it is how it is.
Folks,
it's 8:00. I don't know about you. I'd like to go and do something.
Jesus, we're such a success.
Well, let's be honest. I mean, we can sit here and we can talk about nothing. I mean, I think we talked about all the wrestling we're going to talk about. I mean, and we're talking about other stuff, which is fine and interesting. I think everybody's fed up with fun facts. And I mean, I look at Ace and I think, I think he'd like to go. I think he's got something else in mind right now.
He wants to go to sleep party. I can see that.
Yeah, I'm exhausted, dude. I feel like I'm just been getting shit on the last 2 weeks between just life. So work's been fucking hell. And then
how can Norm Macdonald get banned from Iowa, but the Nazi didn't? I don't know. That's a really good question there, Mike. Well, he didn't do a good enough joke in Iowa,
I think he was banned from the University of Iowa, not the whole state.
Oh, and if I remember, well, it's funny you say that because I want to say, was he? Because obviously a deep dive happened on this guy as soon as that photo hit the internet.
Oh yeah.
I want to say like him, or it was a picture of him and two chicks. So it was either the guy or one of the ladies is like involved with a college or something.
Oh, beautiful.
Like a coach for a team or something.
Yep.
If I remember it correctly, because the bar ended up like posting this whole thing like we didn't think anything of it at first, but like we assure you, like 30 minutes in, we were like, no, that person has to get the typical.
I hope every one of their door guys got fired. That's just fucking unprofessional, man. I'm sorry, it just is. You gotta know. You gotta be able to read that fucking room, dude. Like, if it's full of racist or whatever, sure, I guess, but like. If they're not dressed as Nazis, keep them there. But also, fucking what? The guy dressed as a Nazi should not be allowed in. Like, clearly.
Yeah, it's fucking Iowa, man. But that's also the same place though where the promoter's car got stolen.
That's true. That is true.
So could be just maybe that place is just shit.
Now, be honest with you, man. I grew up down there. Clive's not skeevy.
No, that area wasn't so bad when I was there, but again, maybe it's like who you bring into the fucking, for the shows or whatever. Maybe it's some just jackass who like, oh, there's probably money in the promoter's card. Probably sees the guy going back and forth or whatever for shit out of the van or whatever, and just peace out, motherfucker.
Yeah, stole it. They found it at a car wash like 5 miles away the next day.
At the car wash.
And then the cops wouldn't come for the stolen car, but they came because everyone was smoking weed out back after the show.
That's Iowa, baby.
Oh, Iowa. You chintzy fucks.
It's Iowa.
So dumb.
One of these days, I'll work at a real promotion that doesn't fucking work in Iowa at all, and then I'll finally have made it and just say like, "Fuck you, Iowa." Thanks
And,
for
it'd be,
remembering.
and Tom will be all proud. He's in Sioux Falls.
I'd rather do Sioux Falls, South Dakota for a wrestling promotion.
Could be an upgrade. There's some good talent out there.
There is great talent. We know Falcone is not like he doesn't live there per se, but he's out from that way, and he does work with a lot of promotions out there. Our good old friend R.I.P. Trent Hammer was from out that way, so you can't say that Sioux Falls wouldn't be a potential upgrade as far as we know some of our friends. I know Jackson King has done some shows out there that way too. So
yeah, man. It's I'm with you, Tom. Though it'd be nice to just be like, oh, I'm gonna work a show this weekend and it's close, and not have to keep.
Yeah, you did. It was this last weekend in
Yeah, but again, that's still an Iowa company. We do 2 shows here out of the year. Most of our shit's still out of state.
That's right. I forgot that that Mike has done and seen some independent shows up there in Fargo, BZW being one of them, and Falcone regularly does BZW along with Time Bomb Pro up there too. So
yeah, you know what? I think I might come up for that show on Sunday.
All right, well, okay, I guess I'm gonna go stand out in the fucking streets of uptown Minneapolis.
I was gonna work, but I guess like I didn't get scheduled that day because it was full already. So I don't know. I'll think about it. I'm either gonna golf or come up there, but it'd be fun. I haven't been to another show in a while.
Just go to a show you don't have to pay for or work. Fucking sounds like a dream.
Yeah, we got friends on the show.
Yeah, we always have friends on the shows now. Fuck.
It's been too long since I've been to a first show as well. Like I still very much love that company. It's so hard going to shows when you're doing, when you're booked on shows.
Well, that's exactly it. And I know that their Uptown VFW show is always a huge draw, but they'll do that anytime like Thursday through Saturday, so you never quite know. And if it's a Thursday, it's always fucking packed, and I don't really want to go to Uptown on a Thursday night either. So gonna see Eddie Kingston on the 21st. That's right. Yeah, the June remix show for First Wrestling, their Pride show, as Eddie Kingston already listed as one of the competitors.
I thought about going to that show too, but I think I got something going on that night. Not a show. I just think I have something going on that night. Yeah, I don't know when my next. God, when is? I mean, I know you got. What do you got next time?
For work with wrestling?
No. Yeah.
Well, Waterloo Hall of Fame weekend.
Yeah, I guess that would be mine too.
Yeah. So no, you got the Clinton for.
Oh yeah, July 4th. Yeah.
Yeah, for
CDF. That'll be my next show. Is July 4th.
Yeah.
And then Waterloo. And then hey, who knows? Who knows? You never know. Maybe I do pop up at a show inside the ring during SummerSlam weekend. You just never know what could happen.
Anything could happen.
Anything could happen. I'm actually just looking at my schedule right now, and after Waterloo, I have most of July and August wide open on Saturdays, which is
there you go, buddy.
So fucking odd. I mean, I'll probably go to the 3M Open that Saturday of that. So
I think I'm gonna just do the KMPG or whatever, KPMG.
KPMG.
Dude, I just don't want to deal with the crowd now that Scheffler's going to be there.
I know. I mean, but well, and then also, can you afford your day off?
Well, yeah, I wouldn't go on Saturday because that day's crazy up there, anyways. So that's kind of the nice thing. People don't go to the LPGA like they go to the PGA.
I know.
So going to that on a Saturday, it's still going to be like cool. It's not going to be crazy.
Did they hit off from the ladies' tees?
Fuck, dude. They hit further than all of us. I'll tell you that. Nelly Cordo put us to shame.
In all the best ways.
This is true. But yeah, no, that's July 4th down in Clinton for me. But otherwise, come see, I think all of us, Hall of Fame weekend, Waterloo, July, whatever, second weekend of July.
9th, 10th, 11th.
Huge class, ton of events going on with this. Ziggler's doing a comedy show. I don't know if you two saw that.
Yeah.
I saw it.
Beers with the Boys.
I saw it and I got salty.
So did I. I got a little salty. I'm like, come on, what are we doing? You need an opener? I know a guy or two. Which is I think his brother probably.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that'll be a weekend.
Waterloo, Iowa, the Dan Gable Museum, the George Treguth Luthez Hall of Fame. It's always a great time there. Bring a friend. That's hashtag bring a friend. That's literally what they've said last 3 years is their hashtag for the show. Ace made it down there just to hang out with Wes. He said it was a fun time last year. Looking forward to being back working with those guys again this year. So it's been, a year removed. But we always go down there and try our best to give everybody the best quality audio that they can possibly get. But
yeah.
All right. Anything else from anybody, or should we call this one?
I think we're good, boys.
Folks, thanks for watching. We love you. Bye-bye.